DC voltage is represented by this symbol. We find this type of electricity with batteries, solar panels, and almost all of our electronic devices. With DC, or direct current, electrons flow in one direction. Think of it like the flow of water in a river. That's why our oscilloscope shows a straight line when we connect it to a battery, and that's why we use this symbol. We place the red lead into the V terminal and the black lead into the COM terminal. Then we connect the red probe to the positive and the black probe to the negative terminal of the battery. On the auto-range multimeter, we just select the DC voltage setting and it will instantly tell us the answer. If you see a negative number, you just need to swap the leads over. Here I'm testing a simple voltage divider circuit. We can see a reading of 0.031 volts, which is 31 millivolts. We can switch to the millivolt setting for more precision. This particular device defaults to AC millivolts, and it indicates that we need to press the yellow button to switch to DC millivolts. With the manual range version, we have to select the correct scale. That's quite easy. We just select the next number up. For example, this battery is rated 12 volts. That's higher than the 2, but less than 20. And so we use the 20 scale. This battery is rated 1.5 volts. That's less than 2, so we use the 2 scale. But what if we don't know the voltage? How do we choose the correct scale? Well, that's easy. We just start from the highest value and turn the dial until it changes to 01. That means we have gone too far. So we turn it back to the next position and that will give us the answer. We can also measure voltages in a circuit. For example, here I have a basic prototype board with some resistors and an LED. I can read the total voltage of the circuit by measuring across the positive and the negative. I can also check the voltage at any point in the circuit. By connecting across individual components, we can check the voltage drop of that component, although it must be powered in order to do this. Remember, we can only measure the difference in voltages between two different points. If we try to measure the same point, we won't read any voltage because there is no difference.